Hey everyone, Tim Schofield here. It's time to check out another phone that has the latest Snapdragon 8 Elite chipset. This is the flagship phone from ASUS, the ROG Phone 9. ASUS has branded this as a gaming phone. It has features like haptic triggers on it, like a controller for when you're gaming. It even has a mini LED display on the back of it to show contextual information, on top of having other flagship specs, including up to a 185 Hz AMOLED display. Anyways, we're gonna take a quick look what comes in the box, and of course get some hands-on with this new phone from ASUS. Let's get started. And here it is, the ROG Phone 9 from ASUS. Let's open it up and take a look what we get. You've got a SIM ejection tool plus an included case as well, which will cover the corners, the top of the phone, but it does have slots so you can continue to game, charge, etc. Setting the actual phone to the side, you have a braided USB Type-C to Type-C cable. There was a slot for a charging brick. I don't know if they forgot to include it. I'll make an annotation right here. On to what you came for, the Republic of Gamers 9, the 9th edition from ASUS. Ooh, I really do like the texture on the back of the phone. More on that in just a second. We're gonna boot this phone up, and while it turns on, we're going to take a look at the distinct hardware of this phone. Snapdragon Elite Gaming. Custom boot animation, I love it. Don't blink for a couple reasons. First of all, microphone, USB Type-C port, SIM card slot, speaker. Look at this, 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. Moving along on the right side, we've got some branding here. Another microphone, power button, volume rockers as well. Make note, there is a camera bump, and then up towards the top here, absolutely nothing but a microphone. Now, I told you to pay attention here on the left side. Take a look. Another USB Type-C port. There's two of them on this phone. Close look at the back with that design and texture as well. Moving along, there is our triple camera system. Good luck. Have fun, ROG. I love just the subtle branding and just the nod to gamers overall. First of all, 50 megapixel main sensor, the Sony Lydia 700 sensor. On top of that, you have a 5 megapixel macro lens and a 13 megapixel ultra wide angle lens. So no telephoto lens like the Pro model. Custom welcome screen as well. I'm gonna run through the startup process, talk about anything that's noteworthy. You do have the option for face or fingerprint unlock. This is an in-display fingerprint scanner, and I do like how high up it is. I feel like a lot of phones are around here, which is a little off center, so to speak. And setting it down, the vibration motor actually feels really good. Feels very tight and very premium overall. Setting our finger down, just continuing through. There we go. You can set up more if you'd like. ASUS does add some customizations on top of Android. So if you go to ASUS Optimized and more, there's volume adjustments, more of those volume panel switching. Just you can see it looks just a little bit different overall. Volume key option for incoming calls. Incoming call display is even different. Clock on the lock screen, quick settings panel tile, standard, enhanced instead of stock Android, and power button menu. I'm just going to put them all on ASUS for now. You can even choose a system style between default and classic. Let's continue through. Now, check this out. Turn your phone to the left, make sure power and volume buttons are up at the top, because there's more buttons than we had previously mentioned. Basically triggers on the top of the phone. Oh, I'm getting some haptic feedback. This is a cool experience, especially if you're gonna buy a gaming phone. I'm glad they build in some sort of experiential gaming type of thing.
The world's in peril. We require your hacking prowess to reset the AI and bring peace back to the ROG city.
A really good test of the speakers overall and the haptic feedback. It's pretty loud, and I can definitely feel the, animations in the video. And like I mentioned, those air triggers are up towards the top. So here we go. A quick demo right off the bat. We're gonna, oh my gosh, it's like instant response. Hopefully this stays in frame. I'm actually having fun playing this. Oh, that's actually really cool. All right, so I did not pass, which is hilarious because you'd think it'd be really easy considering it's a beginner game. I haven't even gotten to the phone part yet. Let's try this again, but I'm gonna lock in and actually focus. Okay, I'm gonna go left and right. Oh yeah, see if I lock in, I can. It's actually super responsive. I love the haptic feedback. The triggers are nice for a mobile game, not having to just touch the screen. Oh no! I was looking at the camera. I was looking at the camera. All right, I think we did it though. Now we have to charge the engine. Okay. And we are all set up and ready to go with the ROG Phone 9. Here's some new AI features. There's multiple AI wallpaper, transcript, portrait, video, comprehensive search, and more. Now that we're all set up and ready to go, let's take a look at that 6.78-inch AMOLED display. This has a 2400 by 1080 screen resolution with a peak brightness of 2500 nits. Oh, and also up to 185 hertz refresh rate. The screen looks really smooth. Let's check it out. Going into display settings, refresh rate's on auto. You can bump it up to 165 hertz if you put it in game mode. In specific games, you can even crank it up to 185 hertz. You can completely customize the air triggers on the side and which shortcut opens up when you squeeze it for a certain amount of time. So if I squeeze the side, it's right now on Google Assistant, so you'll see that popped up when I just press them both at the same time. If we go to launcher personalization and the anime vision, however you want to say it, it takes you to this armory crate. Just a status indicator, so to speak, dynamic, but we can turn this on and the back screen should turn on. You'll notice this right here, ROG. If we go to settings, you can customize what's shown, like music, incoming call notifications, screen on, screen off, taking a picture, playing a game. There's just so many different options for when this back screen turns on. So pretty cool. If you set your phone down on the table, you can, see how much battery is left, the time, and if notifications roll through. Going into the camera app, they do have a new gimbal stabilizer to make sure your camera stays smooth when taking video. Now just snapping a couple quick pictures. Shutter speed is almost instant overall. Like I mentioned, you do get an ultra wide angle lens there, plus a 2x option, but this is just digital zoom. Going through some of the modes, slow-mo, time-lapse, portrait video, and in video up to 4K 60 frames per second. A portrait mode, AI panning overall, and pano light trail as well, which would be a lot of fun to try out. And here's the rest of the modes, including Pro Mode and Pro Video. Anyways, with these custom settings, swiping down from the left gets you to the quick shortcuts, and then swiping down from the right will get you to your quick toggles for brightness. A lot of different ones. You can change the silent mode. You can swipe through to different shortcuts. And overall, that's it for me for now on the ASUS ROG Phone 9. Drop a comment. Let me know what you think. Pretty cool that they have those triggers up towards the top, and the back does give you useful information as well. Drop a comment, let me know what you think. If you're gonna pick up one of these devices, be sure to subscribe. A lot more content coming soon. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up. As always, thanks for watching.